Picture yourself in this situation. You're 18 years old, having a ton of fun on TikTok. A couple of your TikToks here and there go viral, and you start to make a lot of money from the TikTok Creator Fund. Who knows how much money you've made? Maybe it's $300, $600, maybe $1,000. All you know is that you're young, you're having fun, and you're making money. But at the end of the year, you get this little form, this little 1099 form in the mail from TikTok, and your worst fear is starting to come true that you forgot to pay your taxes. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Anfernee, and on this channel, I like to talk about a whole bunch of different topics, but this video in particular is about taxes on TikTok Creator Fund money. Now, I know that this may not be the most popular video, but I do think that this is an issue that needs to be addressed for a number of reasons, and that is because a ton of young people are making money on TikTok, whether it's through the Creator Fund or whether it's through sponsorships. Either way, money is coming from one company to these creators, and I don't think all of them knows exactly what happens to that money in terms of taxes. So with it almost being the end of the year when I'm recording this video, I decided to make a video going over exactly what you need to know regarding the TikTok Creator Fund and taxes. So to get right into the video, some of the main questions that I hear when I look this up is, how does the TikTok Creator Fund income work in terms of paying taxes? And also piggybacking on that question, another question is the TikTok Creator Fund considered a source of income? Well, to answer the second question first, yes, of course it's considered a source of income, but the type of income that is considered may be a little different than what you're used to. And we're gonna go over that when we discuss how does the TikTok Creator Fund work when filing your taxes. So basically, the TikTok Creator Fund works as a self-employment income. What this means is that at the end of the tax year, TikTok will send you a 1099 form, and on that form will be exactly how much TikTok paid you in that year. And once you get this 1099 form from TikTok, you can then start to move forward with filing your self-employment taxes. Let's pause right there to say that if you're finding any kind of value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you tap that like button really lightly until it turns blue, as it really does help my channel out and helps push it up a little bit more in the YouTube algorithm. But moving forward into the video, what is the self-employment tax? Because I don't want to get any of this information wrong, I'm going to go straight to the IRS website and tell you exactly what the self-employment tax is. So the self-employment tax is a tax consisting of Social Security and Medicare taxes, primarily for individuals who work for themselves. Now you may be thinking, Anfernee, I don't work for myself. I get my money from TikTok. So am I technically a TikTok employee? Well, no, that's not the case. You are technically considered an independent contractor that TikTok pays for the creation of content. You are not actually an employee of TikTok or the mother company ByteDance. But for the self-employment tax, it is almost exactly the same as the tax that you would pay if you worked a regular job. The only difference is that if you got paid from a regular W-2 job, your employer will pay half of this tax and you will be responsible for the second half. But since you are self-employed, you are now responsible for both halves. And those both halves consist of a tax rate of about 15.3%. And that is broken down into two parts, 12.4% for Social Security and 2.9% for Medicare. So now you may be thinking, Anfernee, I only made $100 from the TikTok Creator Fund. They didn't pay me that much money. So does that mean I owe the IRS $15 when I file my taxes? Well, technically yes, and technically no. Because you will also be responsible for a federal income tax as well as a state income tax. And these two taxes could potentially account to be an extra 15% of your net earnings. But for the simplicity of this video, let's continue to focus on the self-employment tax. When you look on the IRS website about who must pay the self-employment tax, this is what it says. It says that the self-employment tax must be paid by anyone who makes $400 or more in net earnings from self-employment income. And I won't go into net earnings in this video because I'm trying to keep it as basic as possible. But assuming that you were someone who made only $100 from the Creator Fund, you wouldn't technically be required by the IRS to file this on your tax return. But in good conscience, I would still do it anyway, just to make sure you're covering all your options and you don't get in trouble with the IRS. However, if you made well over $400 or $1,000 from the TikTok Creator Fund or endorsements or sponsors or anything like that, there are still some options that you have in order to lower your tax bills. And this can be done in a way of business deductions. So let's say you're an independent contractor for TikTok, but you had to buy some expensive equipment in order to make your content, like a ring light, like studio lights, maybe an expensive camera, and all of this added up to $1,000. Assuming that your earnings from the TikTok Creator Fund were $1,000 and you spent $1,000 on your business, that would basically mean that your net earnings were $0 and you wouldn't have any taxable income from your business. Now keep in mind, I do recommend that you contact a CPA for professional accounting advice, and this video is meant for entertainment purposes only, but I am still trying to cover all the bases. But in order to get the most thorough professional legal advice, please contact a CPA. So why is all this even an issue? Basically, as I said in the introduction, a lot of young people are very popular on TikTok now, and they are beginning to get paid large sums of money from companies who want to utilize their audience in order to market their products. Myself and my family personally, we made over $1,000 from TikTok combined. That's including the TikTok Creator Fund, any sponsors and endorsements we had, and any other form of income that was originated on the app. But I believe that young people are extremely susceptible to not being aware of these tax laws, and at the end of the day, when they're sent a 1099 form, they may not either know what to do with it, or they may not have the money saved to pay their tax bill when they thought they were getting a lot more, or when they thought they didn't have to pay anything at all. So here are a few tips that I would have if you are a content creator on any social media platform, but especially TikTok particularly. And tip number one would be to to set aside 30% of any earnings that you ever receive in order to cover your tax expenses. Typically, your tax bill won't exceed 30% of your income, especially if you have business deductions and other things like that. But from a lot of YouTube videos that I watched and some other TikTok videos that I watched, 30% seems like a good rule of thumb to make sure that you're able to cover your tax bill and also have some cushion left over just in case some things don't go according to plan. And the second tip that I have regarding TikTok taxes is to always consult a CPA. If you are unsure, then consult a CPA so that you know what you are doing and that you have some professional and legal advice guiding you through the process. You can watch all the YouTube videos that you want and you can get a good step towards the right direction, but until you actually get somebody who's legally trained to do what you're trying to get done, then you should step away and start to prioritize what you're looking for. And the third tip that I have regarding TikTok taxes is to keep a great record keeping system. This is because when you do eventually contact a CPA, it'll be way easier for them to know what you can deduct as a business expense if you have a credit card or a bank account specifically dedicated to buying things for your business. And if you're making money from TikTok, yes, it is considered a business. You may not have gone as far as separating your expenses right now, but I would definitely recommend going into the new year that you start to separate your expenses so that around tax time, you have a clear division between your personal expenses and your business expenses, and they'll save you a lot of headaches when it comes to filing your taxes. But with all that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you found any kind of value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you smash the like button down there, as it really does help my video out and it helps me reach a broader audience here on YouTube. Also, if you like this style of content and you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, as well as I will be posting a video 3 times a week in 2021, and I will be making a whole bunch of money making challenges, how to grow on social media, the whole 9 yards. I have a bunch of big plans for 2021. But with all that being said, I wish you the best of luck in filing your online social media income, as I know it can be extremely frustrating and a little bit daunting and intimidating at times, but I know that you can get through it with a little bit of advice and a little bit of professional help from a CPA or any other accounting agency. But with all that being said, I really hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.